Hello, dear people from YouTube, from a not too distant future. Insane Monster here once again with my dear public from Twitch and my dear public live from YouTube. So here we are again working on Dalaran. Now, today my goal is to work a little bit on the outside area of the city, so rocks and stuff like this. I love you guys. And so, yeah, let's begin. So, this is the outside area. As you have seen here, I like to depict that there is some kind of urbanization going on. So, we'll probably just create some kind of square place. Maybe we can create something more visible by creating some squares. We can add some of this. Is this? Oh, I made that in the middle. Okay, yeah, I like it. And this should be a bit larger, I guess. Move this. Make room for it. Increase it. Okay. Great. Yeah, calendar hopefully will be easier. I really don't stand this anymore. Fucking you see this. When they made the game the first time, probably making cities was not so difficult with respect to making normal terrains, because there was not this huge attention to detail and the villagers and everything that we have now. So this changes it quite a bit. What do you mean in previous folders? You mean previous map? Yes. It's closed beta. It's in closed beta, Black Rock and Roll. And up to Kel'Thuzad is all released. I think here we can go with some kind of forest. Let's try to add some grass to this environment. There is no... there is this grass, it's very strong. I need some kind of grassy dirt, so I think I can import it. Does that? Village for... No. Village. Short grass. See if it works. Color is not really... No, color is not compatible. Let's try another one. Escape. And that. Lord of Summer is too colorful. Oh, Ashenvale. What do we have? Not too convinced. It's a different color. Yeah, no, I don't like it. Yes, problem. Okay, so we need to find a way to create this without using short grass style, so more pockets of grass. A mostly barren terrain. Okay. Yeah, I'm looking to calendar because it's very different for what we have been doing up until now. I mean, I have Sunken Ruins, I have Northrend, I have Lordaeron in 2 factions, I have 3 factions actually, also Lordaeron Winter. But yeah, I have seen some biomes. There is also the custom one with Natreza. Okay. Let me see the trees that we have. This is Cave Falls, this is Cave Summer, so this is just very basic. Oh, sorry. Am I stupid? Where is it? Okay. I like this pocket here. Oh, let's put in here. Okay, so just to give me, because the Scourge arrived here. The Darker Pines. Are there Darker Pines? It's all the same. The difference is just in size, because I made them different size. I don't think there are Darker Pines. Lordaeron Ruins, there are not. Darren Ruins, there are. This you mean? This looks plagued more than Darken. Let me check the Darren Ruins tile set with the grass. How does it look? Whoa, this is very... You know that the Ruins one looks better actually for this. You know that this looks better? We can maybe use the Darren Ruins after all. This to green for the outside. Okay. Just drawing a little bit, just randomly, and then I will try to work on it. In general, there will be rough dirt. Let's try to ruin this a little bit using grass. Hello, Robin. From your office. It's hard to find something that makes it justice. Usually one can use stuff like okay, so this is path. Try to design some path at least. Okay, these are paths. Now let's try to create an undead base, because we have two different undead players. Thank you. So we need another undead base. This is Undead Scourge. That computer, and it's all in the same fortress, bro. Actually. This is the 5th year since 2020. Okay, so let's try to create a base for my ally. Here we are. This is actually for us, or it's actually like this video to be here, that you return in a place like this. Okay. Okay. Okay, so this makes sense. So we have this base, then this is also ours. Okay, to show the HD models, you have to go to Preferences, Asset Mode HD, and then if you want also the old environment, tick and fold. Because you're not using the base, it's your ally. It's the computer who plays with the base. You are just moving your heroes around. Okay, so is there any difference between those two? I bet there isn't. I need to change the size to something more reasonable, so... Well, okay, and then we have... Let's use dollar. And then also is the dollar entry wall, the regular one. I guess it's all cityscape. Okay, so now if we go for this, okay. Okay, legend. I see it now. Could have misanthrope. Thank you. Okay. Okay, I like this. Yeah. Yeah, you have to plant trees to decide where trees should be. I have this, like, an idea of where should I place my trees before I move the rocks. I'm actually thinking this party is better without. Maybe just thinking here. Okay. Yeah, the Taran can attack, but I don't plan to make them excessively aggressive like they're defending. So they can actually attack, yes, but this should be a mission very hard to lose, to be honest. That's my general idea is this. This is a bit better now, gives you a bit more of a cohesive look. No, thank you, Diversity Nicor. Appreciate it. I can't answer to anyone, to everyone, but I'm reading. When I can, I'm reading. Okay. No Jaina in this mission. There will be no Jaina. Okay. Good. Again. Here we are. Let's create some more interesting terrain. Okay. Okay. This is basically the only natural part of the city. This is a bit too much of a elevation, but I'm just doing it. Create the movement and then I will point it back a little bit. Good. I like this. Okay, now we are going to create some variation, especially, or this still needs it. Maybe some minor modification. The regular Arcane Sanctum, I don't plan to do big things for that. Okay, then we do. Okay. I really hope now the ground feels a bit more natural. This is a trick that I use. Basically, first you create all the high elevation, then you put some low, where there are paths, then you create some noise on the elevation, and then you smooth it up. And then you do finishing touches. This is my way. Then you can do whatever you wish, like you want to move a little bit this because it's a bit too static, you can do this. I don't watch anime. I don't like anime. In general. I don't like the graphic style of anime. That's probably why I do like the graphic style of Reforged. The two things have to be connected somehow. Okay. Okay. Some more details on the ground now. Okay. Yeah. In the story, he fights in the vault. He will fight outside because I want him to be on the arts. But yes, it's going to be a boss fight. So it's going to be big. It's big also in Reforged, so I could not do less than them. By contract. I can't be worse than Reforged. Hello, Dagran, hello. I bid you hello. Okay. Okay. Okay, and here I'm using the Daran Ruins tiles for the outside, for the grass and the trees. Only for those. Yeah, so outside is like this, and inside it's all green and beautiful because it's defended. Okay. Okay. And here we are like this. What? All is the minimum. Except for this. Fine. Is all the minimum. Perfect. The sad part is that Daran doesn't have the short grass tiles. So you are a bit bound to this big grass, which doesn't blend all too well, but I can manage to make it blend. Need to see how this looks in game. I have this exit here. Kind of ruined grass, probably the more appropriate. Okay, yeah. Okay. Oh, I like that. Okay. 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 Hmm. Which southern part? What do you mean? This? I like the idea that there's like the boundaries. There are cliffs here. Outlet comes from here, yes. Then there is this place you can explore. Explore, 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 play. Gather lumber for the AI. Seems reasonable. Yeah, so I think it's time for me to start doing what the title said I would have been doing. I think it's time for rocks. But first I want to see how the map looks in-game. So I want to have a look in-game. Because blind is not always like this easy to really preview. Draw. Yeah, if they die, they can be resurrected here. This is my plan. They can be resurrected. You understand what I'm trying to do, right? So to show there is some kind of like plata or stuff like this here and it's overgrown. actually thinking I have Downrun Ruins. Let me try. Oh yeah, it should be below. Yeah, perfect. So we can... Is this too dark, in your opinion? Maybe yes. Some places I can use it. No, I have an idea. Like, you can do this. You can do this. You can really do stuff. Let's see how it is filled. Then we add the rocks and other buildings. Right. That playing game. Okay. So this is how this area looks. Hello, Rajan, welcome. I mean, it's a very weird nitpick, it's fine. I mean, you can do your stuff. Yeah, you have your allies. The ghouls probably will move this a little bit up. I will create other of these buildings around that I can put some of the ground beside it, and so also create here this will be a bit more, yeah, like live. Like this I don't like, so I'll probably reduce a little bit the space here. It's a good question, but there are a lot of questions here. Like, how can they pull off weapons bigger than themselves? We don't really ask this question. big. Some of these buildings are so big. These do look very nice. My god. And this outside area is nice. Like, what do you mean by freezing? Stop ice bridging. Like, look, it's not easy to understand. No, I don't understand. It looks very good though. The city with all this stuff. Yeah, I mean, it's just nitpicking. It's not so relevant in my opinion. Like, I think there are much more important things. Bush fog. Lady Lee. What? Is that the problem? Is how do I show this? Like in the city there will be more, but I mean it's in the city, so it might make sense. More walk? Oh. Oh, the portrait. The problem is that the voice actor could be different in some language, so yeah. I mean, it makes sense what you say. It's just that it's very minor detail. That for sure. So here we have the usual rocks. Hello, rocks. Good. So I'm going to place little rocks. Yeah. Wizard. Oh. Okay, that's better. And so it begins. It's rocking time. At least I don't have to do a lot of parts here. Light is problematic in this map because you come from the south, so I'm going to use no lights. MMO, this city. Like this part here is just decoration. Okay, you can just play in this portion here with the cliffs. Ah, okay, yeah. Still missing some detail, I think. I should add more stuff, more little detail. It's just very broad now, just the buildings. If your terrain looks good with little doodads, it means you've done a good job, and then you can just add more and more stuff on top in order to make it better. If you manage to make it look good with few stuff, then you've been doing a good job. This is an option, but I wanted to keep this Reforged stuff. It's an idea from Reforged which I like quite a lot, to be honest. I think it looks very cool, and it's a lot very flavorful. No, there's no forgate. What could be cool is they have this bridge like this, and then when Antonidas teleports away, it gets deactivated, and Kel'Thuzad goes there and creates his own version of the bridge. This could be nice. The problem is that these are popcorn particles, so I don't think I can recolor them. This is the biggest problem. Otherwise, I will make a recolor with a different color, like green or purple, for the Scourge forces. The one within the city, though, they will remain because they are needed, imagine, for the troops. I mean, they cannot destroy their own bridges in the city. I can make smart bridges. I mean, that's not a map of smart bridges. I don't want it to become the map of smart bridges, also because each bridge requires invisible platforms to work, and they are very expensive performance-wise, so I cannot just increase the amount of bridges to make it like the puzzle of the bridges. It's going to be the destroy tanking the FPS of everyone. Yeah, that was what I was telling you. Same effect, just a different color. The problem is that probably I cannot make the color. I cannot change the color. There is a magic bridge. Let me see. It's in... How is it called? Fourth bridge. This one, you mean? The only thing is that this bridge is very small. What I could do is to create this fourth bridge larger, and then use invisible platforms to make it work, even if it's costly. This I could do. And this done by Kel'Thuzad, like, hello. Might actually be nice to have Kel'Thuzad evoke this, even though we don't have really an animation for his evocation, but it's just birth. No, it's not the ice bridge. It's not a bridge. Yes, this is something that I can do probably. Like I imagine the cinematic where you have Antonidas walking on the bridge, the Diamond Bridge. Then you have, you say, we will unleash our full powers. Teleports away. The bridge disappears. Arthas look at Kel'Thuzad like I would even love to use a quote. I can use a quote actually from Arthas for this because it lies on in his impatience. Because we have this.
This has got to be a joke. What happens to us now?
Like this, I like this line. It's got to be a joke. Yeah, because in the original he walks, and in Reforged he teleports, and in this way we can create both using this bridge and give sense to this too. So it becomes logical that you have the bridge and everything. If a tower the dot fell and became a bridge too. Arthas could destroy a tower. No. These towers are not really designed to be a bridge. No, I don't like. They are very. A lot of noise there is here. No. I prefer the fourth bridge thing. It's too slim. I will need like 3 or 4 towers to make it work. It's so bad. That's not possible. I'm sorry. With the models, it is not possible. I can make the first bridge. This is impossible because the towers are too slim. I will need a tower which is at least big as half of this, and that's what kind of tower should this be? It's bigger than the the Violet Citadel. No. I'm not going to put another Violet Citadel out here just to be destroyed. They're conical, yes. It's not like they're huge trunk or stuff like this. I can't imagine how to make this work with a model. Why the fourth bridge can work? No. I actually like the idea of Arthas being scared and Kel'Thuzad saying this. And Kel'Thuzad saying nothing and just making it appear. What happens to us now? Rocks. We can put rocks everywhere, right? When you have issues, just make more rocks. Yeah. It's a bit too strong, maybe. Well, Lich. Is there a voice line which says something which I can cut and get something like well, Lich? Let me add some more towers here. So, structures, Dalaran ruins. Ruin it. Oh, these exist. I have to change all this to make this. Oh. Okay. No, I don't want to use AI voice acting, I'm sorry. Yes, I can't put in, yeah. Basically, what I think is that the next map will start basically here. You will see this on the right part of the map, and then you have the ziggurat there. Need to do this like this. I can even think about... One thing I can think about is that since we move there, I can create, like here, some kind of path that you could theoretically follow. Even though it's blocked and you see it from the other map, so you basically move up there. The fact that Arthas starts with a big base gives us the impression that Arthas has been here quite a while in the outskirts with his forces, not being here just 1 second. Okay, then we have this ruined terrain that we can use. Okay. Also here. Nope. Okay. Well, yeah. Okay. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay, no, don't like that. Oh. We can now create some normal garden. No, no undead orcs. Oh yeah. First one, I'm not at the end now. Forget. Not much water here. Here, my friend. Okay. Oh, there was one before. That's it. Sorry. Okay, so I can now probably add some actual building here. Not everything is ruined. This is one of the points here. Okay. Let's see, there are other interesting buildings, I think. Okay. Hey. And then with some other building, don't know. Be some other interesting shaped building. Maybe something like this. I have to drink twice, and I'm drinking twice, okay? Okay. What can I put in the middle of this? Be something. Good. Yeah, fair. Cutting is okay. Joining a problem in all languages. I mean, I can easily cut, but in all languages, but it's hard to do the opposite, like creating new dialogue. So yeah, I'm not really sure about that. Maybe we have no time for this. I need to add many more rocks. One, two, and three. They have animations. F is just the same. Basically, these two have animations. I can destroy them. Okay, so probably I should just keep using the same buildings in order to be able to destroy them. There will be a bit of repetition, but at least I can destroy them. Which seems an interesting thing. Also, these are the dead. Oh, I mean, that's awesome. Basically, destroy this stuff. Okay. Oh, no time to rush. So back to some more rocks. It's interesting how this environment feels a bit barren compared to Lordaeron Summer. Yeah, you're right. That's probably the reason. Why? How is it in WoW? I'm curious. Yeah, it might be more fitting, but yet. It's just that it is as if I had less tools than usual. That's it. No, only a tiny fraction will appear, but no. This map is its own map. I want to make them likely connected, like as if one was on the right side of the other, but nothing else beside this. This is thought to do one thing, and the last mission is fully macro, it's completely different mission. A city like this in the last mission has no purpose. And it will have no purpose. You will fight against pockets. Like, you can imagine that there is city up here, but here there is room, so you will fight against outpost of Dalaran. Yeah, I mean, there are trees. Suppose all to have trees here. And also here there will be trees. Like, we can have trees here too. Give you a greener feeling now. I need to probably move this like one step onto the right. Okay, now it's okay. Alright. I've never made a map for a MOBA, but I made MOBA map in Warcraft 3. So we have trees and everything. I need to show you something, people. Do you like your Daran altar? I think it's amazing. From the one and only. Yeah, love it. This looks beautiful. Les ogres, oui, oui. Il est les ogres. Oh, I see the region here. This cannot be Dalaran. Is this Dalaran? What you have been sending me, Legion, is it Dalaran? We are making it, yes, like Kultirans. I already shown you two. This one, the barracks, and the blacksmiths. This can easily be adjusted a little bit. The tower right there, then we need the town halls, the Griffon Aviary, like we need some stuff. And World of Warcraft doesn't make any sense. World of Warcraft doesn't make any fucking sense. I think the color of the rocks is a bit too bright. So let me fix the color of the rocks. Environment, rocks, wall cable. So in this case, the rocks should be darker, and I will probably make them a bit... let's try with just darker. Let's reduce the green and the blue. Maybe even a bit more. Yes. Now they are fitting with the environment. Yeah, I saw it and I showed it, Mr. Santa Clausico. Ah. Looks amazing. Ogre, les ogres. Les ogrements. Les ogrements. Très bien. Merci beaucoup, monsieur Lejean. Mais de rien. Yeah. Yeah, anyway, the World of Warcraft version of this is not compatible with the Reforged version of this, so I'm going to just make it look like it is in Reforged. We can't really do that lush thing with it's nonsensical here. I mean, the city is colorful because it's Dalaran, but outside of it, it is normal. Oh, again, this is really bothering me now. Oh. Yeah. Okay, so I'm liking how this is turning out to be. This is the big base the units you attack from. As you can notice, the fact that you don't control units here will allow me to... Oh, thank to Cooper for the sub. And to Chorsky for the sub. Ooh. And what I was saying is, this is allowing me to not use air units. Basically, in this map, you will see no air units, only ground units. This is one thing that you will notice, but I mean, that's fine, that's completely fine. You will have everything at the last map, and you will do what you wish to summon our big baddie. So, okay. So, continuez à monter de travail. Okay, so I wish to thank you all, people from the present watching this live, but quite a lot of people, to be honest. It's saying 52 people are watching me right now between YouTube and Twitch. So to all of you, thank you. Remember, the project does not live on thin air, so you can subscribe as a member on YouTube, you can subscribe on Twitch, you can also join the Patreon or donate through PayPal. It's welcome if you join the community on Discord, if you subscribe to the channel, like just follow the channel on Twitch and YouTube and everything, okay? With that said, it was a pleasure to stay with you, and well, for the people from the future, I hope you reach the end of this video alive. Remember, you can also like, subscribe, and support. So, to all of you from the present and the future, I wish you good night, and I will tell you that see you again on the next Let's Dev. Have a nice night.